Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm doing a week review video on this new CoverGirl TruNaked Nudes palette. And I just got done filming like my first impression part of this review. If you haven't seen this type of a week review video from me, what I do in this video is I will use the product for the very first time and do like a first impression review on it, and then I will come back with a check-in at some point during the day to update you guys on it, let you know how it's holding up and everything. And then at the very end of the video, I'm going to come back a week later and let you know how I feel about it after I've been using it for a week. If you guys would like to see my thoughts and review on this product, just keep on watching the video and I'm going to go ahead and get into the review. Like usual, I went ahead and primed my eyelids with one of my favorite eyeshadow primers, which is my Milani eyeshadow primer. And I went ahead and let that dry a little bit. Okay, so now I've been debating on which color I want to use on my eyelid, but I think I'm just going to do something simple, not anything super crazy with the eyes. And then if I decide that I really like this eyeshadow palette, I will definitely do more in-depth and different tutorials with it. So first I am just going to go in with this color right here, the third shade over, and I'm just going to use the Sigma E60 brush and I'm just going to pat this all over my eyelid. Okay, yeah, this color is definitely very pigmented. Be careful with it because it does have a lot of like fallout or powder, I guess. So just make sure that you tap the brush off before you use it on your eyes so you don't get a lot of fallout. But yeah, it is very pigmented. And this color reminds me a lot of the eyeshadow from Urban Decay in the color Sin. Next I'm going to go in with the third shade over and the E40 brush. And I'm going to put this color here in the crease of my eye. This color isn't quite as powdery as that color I used on my eyelid, and this is a really good transitional color. I do like this color. It's a good just mid-tone brown, matte brown. And this color reminds me of Naked in the Urban Decay Naked palette. Next I'm going to go in with this very first eyeshadow, and it's just like a light shimmery highlight color. I'm just going to put that here on my brow bone. And I'm also going to take a little bit of this and pop it here in the inner corner of my eye. This color isn't super shimmery, it just has a light, it's just kind of like a semi matte color. Like it's, I don't know, it's just a little frosted. It's not like super, it's kind of like a satin matte kind of finish. Next I'm going to go in with this darker matte brown here and the pencil E30 brush, and I'm going to run this color here on the lower lash line. I know that this eyeshadow look is pretty basic and it's kind of my go-to eyeshadow look that I do, but just to give like a good review on this palette, I just wanted to do something that I would normally do with this palette. Yeah, the eyeshadows definitely have really good pigmentation and they're really easy to blend out. And then I'm going to go in with the E25 blending brush by Sigma, get some more of that brown that I put on the lower lash line. And I'm just going to work it here in the outer V and into the crease of my eye. So this is that eyeshadow palette swatched. So hopefully you can see all the colors there. I tried to turn down my light so you could see the swatches a little better. I find that this palette is decently pigmented. The only thing that might be a problem with this palette is it seems to be a little powdery, but the eyeshadows seem super smooth. So first impressions of this palette, I really enjoy it. Like, I really like it. I feel like the eyeshadows are really pigmented, super easy to blend out. This is a gem at the drugstore. At least that's how I feel about it right now. So like I said, we'll see how I feel about it here in a week. And I will come back with an update later today to just show you guys how the eyeshadows are holding up, if they're creasing, fading, or anything like that. Let me show you guys the time. I had like a brain fart. So if you look on my phone there, it is 11:52. So I will see you guys later on today. It's 6:17. So it's been quite a few hours since I filmed the first impression with that eyeshadow palette. I got really casual. Whenever I do these videos, I always end up changing my clothes into something like really casual. So this is how I usually bum around my apartment, just in super casual clothes. But to update you guys on this eyeshadow, I really like it. It is lasting. It is not creasing on me. So yeah, so far I'm in love with that eyeshadow palette, and I cannot wait to film some more tutorials with it for you guys. So yeah, I will come back in a week and give you like a full review on the palette, like I guess let you know if anything has changed, or just like give you a more rounded review on it. So if you look on my phone, you can see that it is January the 13th. So I will see you guys in a week. On my phone there, you can see that it is January the 20th. Sorry, it just went black. So yeah, it's been a week since I filmed my first impression part of this review of the CoverGirl TruNaked palette with the nudes palette. Sorry, I was getting choked up. I am in love with this eyeshadow palette. I love the colors in here. It is a great everyday palette. I feel like you could do a lot of different looks with this. I love the eyeshadows, like they have really good pigmentation. I would say the main downfall to this palette is just the fact that these shadows can be a tiny bit powdery. So you just have to make sure to tap your brush off, you know, good to get the excess off before you go to, you know, put the eyeshadows on your eyes. I used this palette today on my eyes to just create this really light natural look. And I used this color all over the lid, this in the crease, this for my brow bone, and then I use this one on the lower lash line. So yeah, I'm in love with this palette. I definitely think this is the best nude palette at the drugstore right now, out of the nude palettes that I picked up. And I will be doing like reviews and tutorials with the other two palettes that I picked up, because I also picked up the Goldens and I also picked up the Roses. So yeah, I will definitely be doing some reviews and tutorials with those. And I want to do some different tutorials with this palette, like do an everyday kind of natural look with it, do some dramatic looks with it. So yeah, I really like this. And I forgot to mention, but I mean, obviously I would give this palette 5 stars all the way. I really love this. Like I told you guys in the check-in, I don't have any issues with it fading or creasing. So yeah, I absolutely love this. So yeah, let me know down in the comments if you guys have used this palette or not and what you guys think about it. Also, let me know if I should do reviews, like week reviews on the other two palettes like this, on the Goldens and the Roses, or if I should go ahead and just start doing tutorials with them and start doing tutorials with this one. So yeah, just let me know, and I hope that you guys have an awesome week. It's been a crazy week this week that I'm filming this video. It's been snowing a lot this week where I live, and I'm sure that if you live like on the East Coast, it's been snowing a lot, or it has snowed a lot. So I hope that you guys are surviving all this winter snow. But yeah, I hope that you guys did enjoy this, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye, guys. Mwah.